Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to cover some important current affairs question for 67th BPSC. Now, first coming to the India and world related question. First question is Rohingya migrants originated from which country? So, Rohingya migrant crisis is happening in Myanmar. Myanmar country. Okay. Myanmar Aung San Suu Kyi has been removed right now, and there is military government over there. Okay. Rohingya migrant crisis is from Myanmar. Then who is the person who has won Nobel Physics Prize twice? Only one person who has won the Nobel Physics Nobel Prize twice in his career. So answer is American John Bardeen. He has won twice. First for transistor and second for semiconductor properties. Okay. Now currently 2021 Nobel Physics Prize has been won by three persons. First one is Syukuro Manabe, Klaus Hasselmann and Giorgio Parisi. Very important for the physical modeling of Earth's climate, quantifying variability, predicting global warming. Okay, these are the three persons who has won the Nobel Physics Prize for 2021, and John Bardeen has won it twice. American physicist, he has won it twice. Then first female artist to win Grammy Awards for Album of the Year three times. Three times she has won the Grammy Awards. Very revolutionary. Taylor Swift, from country singer to pop singer, Taylor Swift has won the Album of the Year prize three times. Taylor Swift. Grammy Award for music, the biggest award is Grammy Award. Then there is a company, Loham company. Loham company is going to establish 3 gigawatt hertz lithium ion battery in which city? So this is going to be established in Greater Noida, UP. Loham company, private company, Loham company is going to create a lithium ion battery, very important for electric vehicle. Lithium ion battery, Greater Noida. Then India rank as per a WTO report on trends in agricultural trade for past 25 years. There is a report of WTO कि there is India's rank is ninth rank in agricultural trade. India's rank is ninth. Then some question related to WTO. There is a concept of trade facilitation agreement TFA proposed by which? So it has been proposed by WTO. WTO headquarter, very important, Geneva. In Geneva there is headquarter of WTO, World Trade Organization, and this TFA agreement was conceptualized in 2013 Bali Ministerial Meet. Very important, 2013 Bali Ministerial Meet. Trade Facilitation Agreement means कि easy transportation of all the goods from one country to other country. What WTO will do? They will provide technical assistance for trade facilitation. So trade facilitation agreement concept has been given by WTO, and it has been ratified by most of the more than 2/3 of the WTO members, and headquarter of WTO is in Geneva, Switzerland. And this trade facilitation agreement has been finalized in 2013 Bali Ministerial Meet. Very important, 2013 Bali Ministerial Meet in respect to WTO. Okay. Now coming to the next is same which organization and their headquarter, TFA agreement to WTO, and headquarter of WTO is in Geneva. Then there is very much in news RCEP framework. RCEP framework, Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. That means open market for all the countries in RCEP framework. Among whom? Which countries? So this has been created between ASEAN nation. ASEAN nation, group of 10 nations, Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, etc. plus Australia, New Zealand, then China, then Japan and South Korea. Total 15 countries are participants of RCEP framework. India was earlier going to be in the RCEP framework, but later they withdrew. India is not part of RCEP framework, and first to implement, Singapore became the first country to implement RCEP framework, and it has been become effective from 1st June 2012 to 2022. Okay, and this has made these countries the largest free trade market in the world. ASEAN plus these 5 nations, total 15 countries has adopted RCEP framework. Then first ever edition of India Global Forum held in March 2022 in which city? So India Global Forum is similarly to World Economic Forum, similar pattern. all the businessmen, industrialists and economists and political members will come and they will discuss. India is the biggest market, and first ever such edition of India Global Forum happened in Bangalore, our own Silicon Valley, Bangalore. In Bangalore, there was first ever edition of India Global Forum, similar to World Economic Forum. World Economic Forum meet happens in Davos, and India Global Forum happened in for the first time Bangalore. Then in August 2021, India became the chairman presidentship of UN Security Council after a gap of 10 years. In this, what happened? Modi ji gave 5 principles for enhancing maritime security. This was a very historic moment. India became the president of Security Council, very most powerful part of United Nations Security Council. 5 permanent member, rest are not permanent member. So India became the took the presidentship after a gap of 10 years. This happened. Modi ji did this. And important question right now, who is the UN ambassador, permanent representative in United Nations? So that answer is T.S. Tirumurthy, already discussed many times, T.S. Tirumurthy. Okay, then some new president, South Korea new president elect. He is going to be presidented from May 2022, and he has been elected as new president of South Korea. Answer is Yoon Suk Yeol, president elect of South Korea. Okay, earlier he was a barrister over there. Next question is related to president and PM. Another in news is Japan PM. Why Japan PM is important? Because India has very cordial relationship with Japan. Okay, so Japan new prime minister is Fumio Kishida. Recently he came to India, first ever visit in foreign nation by Fumio Kishida in India. India has very good relationship with Japan, and Japan new prime minister is Fumio Kishida. Then also Israel new PM Naftali Bennett. Earlier it was Benjamin Netanyahu, but now it is Naftali Bennett, new PM, and here president is Isaac Herzog. Then largest landlocked country in the world as per area. So largest landlocked country means surrounded by land, not there is no sea. Whole boundary is surrounded with other countries. So largest landlocked country in the world as per area is Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is also the largest uranium producer of the world. Very important country. Then some related to geography, latitude and longitude concept. Okay, as longitude wise, yeah, 9-degree channel, 8, 9, 10, 9-degree channel of India connects to Lakshadweep and Minicoy Island, 9-degree channel. 10-degree channel between Andaman and Nicobar. This has been already been asked in UPSC prelims earlier. 10-degree channel between Andaman and Nicobar, and 9-degree channel between Lakshadweep and Minicoy. Then India's longest highway, and it connects. So India's longest highway is NH44, very important highway. It is the longest highway, starting from Jammu Kashmir, then later it ends at Tamil Nadu, from the northeast corner of the country to the southernmost corner of the country, and it covers 10 states and 2 union territory. Those 2 union territory are Kashmir and Delhi. So NH44 is the longest highway of India. Total states and union territories in India right now, in India 28 states and 8 union territory. Remember this, because there has been reorganization. Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh has been made union territories, so there has been change in number. Right now 28 state, 8 union territory India. Then in Bangladesh related sub question, in Bangladesh Ganga and Brahmaputra meets and known as Meghna river. Ganga and Brahmaputra meet in Bangladesh, and after that it is known as Meghna. Then Bangladesh first nuclear power plant with the help of India is going to be built in Rupur. So Rupur nuclear power plant is going to be Bangladesh first nuclear power plant, very historic. Then some trains between India and Bangladesh. Latest train is Mitali Express. Remember this, Mitali Express. In 2021, Mitali Express has been launched between Dhaka to New Jalpaiguri. Earlier there were Bandhan Express and Maitri Express. Mitali Express. 2021 was very important year for Bangladesh, because it was the 50th year of their independence from Pakistan. Bangladesh has become a separate country in 1971. So 2021 was very important year for that country. Also, the founder of Bangladesh, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, Bangabandhu, 100-year birth anniversary happened in 2021. Okay, then some related question. 15 census 2011, percentage of literacy of overall percentage 74%. Approximately male literacy percentage was 82 and female was 65 and overall 64% as per 11 census 2011 census. It was 15th census. Okay, and also there is right now active 15th finance commission. So this becomes important. 15th Finance Commission chairman is Dr. N.K. Singh. Secretary General to assist him was Arvind Mehta. Article number concerned is 280. Article number 280 talks about Finance Commission. Finance Commission is a constitutional body, and it defines how the overall money is going to be separated between center and states. They give the percentage how much money is going to the center and how much money is going to the state. They give the formula. So Finance Commission is very important. It is a constitutional body. Okay, defined in Article 280 of the Indian Constitution. And latest Finance Commission chairman was 15th Finance Commission was over there. So Dr. N.K. Singh, and Secretary General to support him was Arvind Mehta. Then there is a BEAMS program. BEAM programs of India is related to beach conservation. Okay, BEAMS program, beach conservation. Total number of 10 beaches of India has got blue flag certification, already discussed. Then most affected factor of coral bleaching. So rise in temperature of sea is the most important factor for coral bleaching. Coral gets destroyed. Okay, biggest coral reef is the Great Barrier Reef of Australia. Then Garima Grih program by central government with the help of NGOs. For whom? So Garima Grih program has been launched for transgender people. Okay, transgender people, there is a program, Garima Grih program, giving them shelter, providing them home. Okay, transgender Garima Grih program by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Minister right now is Virendra Kumar. Some question related to transgender. First state to recognize transgender as third gender, Bihar, and first state to give job reservation, Karnataka. Already discussed previously. Then some question related to SC/STs. Devranya scheme has been launched in Madhya Pradesh. In Madhya Pradesh, Devranya scheme. In Devranya scheme, what happened? In this scheme, Ayurveda promotion will be done, and it will create employment opportunity for tribal peoples. Then 5 new medical college for tribal areas has been opened in Gujarat. Okay. Then for tribal people, there is a concept of residential school, Eklavya residential school. Tribal people live over there for better study. So Eklavya residential school collaboration with which organization? So Satya Nadella, Microsoft has done a partnership with Eklavya Residential School for their good studies. They will use artificial intelligence for better course, better examination system and everything. Okay, then state with highest number of tribal people is Madhya Pradesh, proportion wise Mizoram. Okay, then largest scheduled tribe is Bhil, mostly present in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Maharashtra area. So Bhil is the largest scheduled tribe of India, and largest number of scheduled tribe in India is Madhya Pradesh. And National Commission for Scheduled Caste is Article 338, and 338A talks about National Commission for Scheduled Tribe. Okay, earlier both were in same commission, but with 89th amendment they have been bifurcated into National Commission for SC and National Commission for ST by 89th amendment of 2003. Now there is a separate commission for scheduled tribe. These questions are important. Largest number of scheduled tribe lives in Madhya Pradesh. Percentage wise or proportion wise, Mizoram. Similar to forest area. Forest area there is similar. Highest forest coverage in Madhya Pradesh. Ratio wise, Mizoram. Similar with tribal people. Then world's first fully reprogrammable satellite launched in July 2021 by which organization? तो यूरोपियन स्पेस एजेंसी हैज लॉन्च्ड fully reprogrammable satellite. They can also be reprogrammed in space. Earlier what happened, they had earlier the satellite could not have been reprogrammed in the space as per our need, but these kind of satellite can be reprogrammed as per our need even in space. Okay, so this is very important. World such fully reprogrammable satellite has been launched by European Space Agency. Other questions we have already discussed in similar section. First wooden satellite by Japan. Record number of satellites launched by SpaceX is 143 in one go. Then recently space military exercise named Asterix by which country? To France. Already discussed. Next question is first Indian city to achieve 100% COVID vaccination to Bhubaneswar, and first such village Veyan village in Bandipur district. Important because these are related to corona. Bhubaneswar is become the first Indian city to achieve 100%, and first village of Kashmir, Bandipur district, Veyan village. Then Rotovac 5D vaccine has been given pre-qualification for rotavirus vaccine by WHO. This has been manufactured by Bharat Biotech, also the manufacturer of Covaxin. So Bharat Biotech Rotovac 5D has also got pre-qualification for rotavirus vaccine. Okay, such tongue twister. Then first Indian state to implement National Education Policy 2020. Earlier what we used to study under NEP 1986. Now it has been replaced with New Education Policy 2020, and first Indian state to implement is Karnataka. Karnataka has implemented new education policy for the become the first state. Committee name Kasturi Rangan Committee report, on the basis of which new education policy has been launched. Kasturi Rangan report. Kasturi Rangan was earlier ISRO chairman also. Then bill passed in which month? BPSC can ask such question. So it has been asked in budget session of 2020 on 29 July 2020. Budget session in July 2020. Remember this. New education policy. Then one book, My Country, My Life book has been written by Lal Krishna Advani ji. Then first person to win Nobel Peace Prize. First person to win Nobel Peace Prize was John Henry Durant. John Henry Durant was the founder of Red Cross Society, very important organization. In the time of war, they provide medical help to soldiers. Red Cross Society, very charitable organization. So John Henry Durant of Switzerland is the first winner of Nobel Peace Prize, and current 2021 Nobel Peace Prize winner was Nobel Peace Prize Maria Ressa and some Muratov from Russia. Then first World Deaf 2020 Cricket Championship will be held in which state? So in Kerala there will be first World Deaf T20 Cricket Championship. Then latest question, 31st Bihari Puruskar Samman given by KK Birla Foundation for the Hindi writer of Rajasthan. So this has been given to Madhu Kankaria for the book Hum Yahan The. Earlier 2020 winner was Mohan Krishna Bohra for Taslima Nasreen book related to Taslima Nasreen. Okay, latest winner is Madhu Kankaria. To remember this name, Madhu Kankaria and Manan Krishna Prasad Bohra, most probably. Okay, 2020. Next question is Business Summit on National Edible Palm Oils held in October 2021 in which place? So in Guwahati happened Business Summit on National Edible Palm Oil. We buy the palm oil from Indonesia from very large quantity. Roadmap on Blue Economy and Ocean Governance. So India has collaborated with France for roadmap on Blue Economy related to fisheries etc. Okay. Then recently added country is New Development Bank. New Development Bank is initiative of BRICS nation. BRICS bank name is न्यू डेवलपमेंट बैंक क्रिएटेड बाय फोर्टालेजा डिक्लेरेशन. तो 5 members are already there. 4 new member has been added. Latest member added is Egypt. Earlier that these 3 members were added and Egypt has been added recently. So total member 9. Latest member Egypt. Before that Uruguay, UAE and Bangladesh. Okay, LIC chairman, why it is important? Because LIC IPO is going to come and it is going to be the largest IPO in Indian history most probably. And this chairman retirement has been extended. Okay, MR Kumar, in short he is known as MR Kumar. MR Kumar is the chairman of LIC. Full form Mangalam Ramasubramaniam Kumar. Remember this because LIC is very much in news due to its IPO, initial public offering. Then Bihar related question, very easy questions. In how many districts oxygen plants will be set up? In corona time there was a very big shortage of oxygen. So in how many districts of Bihar oxygen plant will be set up? So 15 via PM Cares Fund. Then Barnal Reservoir scheme in which district? So in Bhagalpur there is Barnal Reservoir scheme. Most famous one is Triveni Canal in West Champaran. Then Dr. Grierson Prize of Bihar is given in folk language books. Dr. Grierson was the UPSC officer of British time. Okay, he worked in folk language and local language too much. On his name, Dr. Grierson Prize is given by Bihar in folk language books writer. Then Bihar first Ramsar site, very important question, Kabartal Lake. Kabartal Lake in Begusarai district, Kabartal. Kabartal Lake has become the first Ramsar site of Bihar. Kabartal Lake, Ramsar site for wetlands as per Ramsar Convention. So Bihar first Ramsar site has become, Kabartal Lake has become the first Ramsar site of Bihar. And it is the Oxbow Lake of which river? So it is the Oxbow Lake of Budi Gandak. Then total number of Ramsar site in India right now is 49. Now India has total 49 Ramsar site. Then second tiger reserve of Bihar is going to be built in Kaimur. Okay, first tiger reserve is in Valmiki tiger reserve, and second one is new one going to be built in Kaimur. Then two famous guy from Bihar cricket, Ashutosh Aman who broke Bishan Singh Bedi ji record. Which district? So Ashutosh Aman, Bishan Singh Bedi has broken the record of Bishan Singh Bedi of taking highest number of wicket in 1 year. So Ashutosh Aman is from Gaya district. Then batsman very much in news, Sakibul Ghani, who scored triple century in his debut, in his Ranji debut. Which district? So he is from East Champaran, Motihari. He is from Motihari, East Champaran district. Then first writer to write elaborately about Chhat Mahaparv. So Shanti Jain, she has died recently. Late Shanti Jain is the first writer to write elaborately about Chhat Mahaparv. She has written extensively on Chhat Mahaparv. Then rice bowl of Bihar, maximum amount of rice. Rohtas is also known as rice bowl of Bihar. Rohtas headquarter is in Sasaram. Then some act related, FRM-BM Act, always in news, financial responsibility to maintain the fiscal deficit, to keep the fiscal deficit in a certain range. So FRBM Act has been launched in 2004. Then in Bihar, FRBM Act was accepted in 2006. Then first economic survey 2006 and 7. In 2006 in Bihar many things happened. Okay. Then after 73rd amendment, Panchayat Amendment, Bihar Panchayati Raj Amendment Act happened in 2006. Then Bihar is going to become first state to launch doorstep delivery digitized land documents. Bihar has become the first state. In Bihar, in Nitish Kumar focus is too much on digitization of land. His next mission is digitizing all the land documents. For this purpose, BPSC, in 64th BPSC there was 500 or 600 RO post over there. Then largest reclining statue of Gautam Buddha is going to be built in Bodh Gaya. Reclining statue means Buddha is reclining, means Buddha is in sleeping state. So such kind of statue is going to be built in Bodh Gaya. Then third International Buddhist Council conference happened in Rajgir and it has been inaugurated by Dalai Lama. The answer of reclining statue is Bodh Gaya. Bodh Gaya, then Rajgir, and these two city has become the first two city of Bihar green city. Okay, all the government building will use green energy in Bodh Gaya and Rajgir. In Bihar there is very much development going on in Nalanda and Bodh Gaya. Nalanda is the home district of Nitish Kumar ji. Okay, that's all. Download the content used on my Telegram channel and we will meet in next video. Okay, thanks, bye bye and take care.